Hello, everyone.
Okay, he's unmuting, guys. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Hi. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up?
Wow.
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 I said I was unmuting and then I unmuted. It was wild.
Yeah, and I was just telling them that you were unmuting.
Oh, we
And
heard.
then he got scared by
Yeah.
muting.
He got jump.
Yeah.
He got jump scared. That's exactly. That was exactly
Cringe.
it. Cringe. Thank you, Naomi, for that contribution. Really.
Dude, who gets jump scared? Fucking cringe.
Naomi just turns on webcam,
Cringe.
looks at audience, and says, "Cringe." And
Cringe.
audience rejoices. They go, "Yeah,
Cringe.
cringe, man." Yeah, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So before we get started, Naomi, would you like to do a recap of session 12? Because we did find,
thing.
well, one moment. We did find that there were indeed 12 sessions. Would you like to tell the class what happened?
Yes, allow me to offer my humble apologies. You see, what happened was that for session 11, I wrote 2 recaps. Not the same. They were very different. They were complete recaps, start to finish, of session 11. And one of them was titled Session 12. Don't ask me why. I don't
I think I
fucking know.
remember what happened back then. I remember you saying that one was dramatic and one wasn't. Is it the
No,
case?
that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
right.
that was
No.
a
It was
different
a long
one.
time ago. Oh,
No.
A long time
okay.
ago.
No, it's all good because I know the comment section last week was like, so are we like missing a session? Like what? Like everyone started getting really worried. So
Basically, I'm wrong. Brett's right.
that wasn't
I'm
what I was looking
insane.
for. That wasn't what I was looking.
You paid me $5 to say that.
I did not. When do I have? I don't have any money. You think I don't have
Wow.
cash? What? Come on now.
Anyway, he's right. DM wins. Yeah.
Buddy, do you need $5? I can spot you if you just need it. You know, you don't have to.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I just wanted to calm the audience down because this was a really concerning. I mean, this shook me up. You know.
Yeah.
I was shaken up. I was like, "What is this missing episode?" Did I
You know what
black
else was
out during
shaken?
it?
My trust in myself.
No. Everyone's allowed to make mistakes. It's fine. It's fine.
Grievous errors.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah. Would you like to do the recap?
Yes. Something insane happened last time, guys. Elwyn dumped Gareth. The poor man was so shook and disoriented that he immediately had amnesia or dementia or something and forgot that there was ever anything in between them in the first place. It was really sad to see. Anyway, after that, we got our things together and hoping that one day Wardenfell would become a thriving city, we walked onward, eastward. We got to these ruinous walls. There were some pretty recently used tents as well as some incredibly old ones. I tried to steal some food, didn't manage to steal some food, was then given permission to just take some food. That was pretty cool. We found some relics, remnants of civilization from so long ago that there are unlikely to even be records of who was ever here. There was one body, pretty much mummified by its own armor from 1,000 years ago. Gareth found some metal that was so fucking old, who knows if he'll be able to make anything out of it. There was a tent made out of this extinct creature's hide called Cattlebon, which is basically a camel dragon. I can't picture that, so if you can, please draw it. I would like to see a camel dragon very much. Asmodia in the east used to be a kingdom on this continent, warring against the Lux in the west before the Shattering. The Kingdom of Lux would often send agents into Asmodia, the Smeared, to stop technology in Asmodia. But then Asmodeus was born. Lord Demetria Asmodia II poisoned his people. There was a massive sacrifice that he did to then combine them and him into Asmodeus. The people are dead. The Shattering happened basically Asmodia 1. We are in the ruins of Charlemagne. The coal mine factories that caused a lot of pollution that smothered the lower class were often targeted by the Smeared. But really, this was all just Demetria's plan to become a god. Anyway, We went past some walls and into like this kind of blacksmithy garrison armory thingy place. And then Mikhail fucking LeBron James steps out, all weird fucking looking, like gray and stuff, extra gray, wielding pistols. And he's like,
Huh?
"You are not prepared for the cosmic terror that awaits you."
That was good.
And that's where we ended.
It's a little side note. Charlemont was the name of the continent that you were on.
Oh.
Which then became Asmode. That's okay. That's okay. That's all.
Well, we're still in the ruins of it.
I mean, technically, yes, you are in the ruins of
I
it.
wrote down your words.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
that's all
sorry,
good.
At least
DM. Did
I
you
think.
take notes of this?
By the way, this is session 13. Wait, it actually is.
It is. It is. It actually
Yeah, it
is. We are here. It is.
We made it.
Can I make a humble request? If anyone
Sure.
is going to take up that request by Naomi to draw the camel dragon, can I request Vizika in the middle of the humps, just in between the humps, please?
Oh.
That's
Are we
all
just?
I want.
Are we all making
like-
requests? Or does anyone else?
That's
I
all
am
this-
it's just a humble request. Like if you know,
I
if
have
an
an
artist
artist
is
that
like, you
already
know
drew
what,
it.
that's inspiring to me. I want to
Yes.
draw this. You know, that's all. I'm just giving us a prompt. You know?
Anyone else have any requests they'd like to add to this?
I
Wow.
just request for you
Who
all to
already drew it.
know.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, everyone, hold on. What?
I have an artist that already drew it.
You had an artist draw
Oh my
the
God,
creative
no, they-
creature.
They're a fan artist, but I was commissioning them to get some subscriber badges done, and they made. They were doodling it when I was talking to them, so I posted it.
way.
Yeah.
Wait, the camel dragon?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Holy shit.
All right, guys, look. Do you mind if I show this on stream?
Oh,
Wow.
They're in the fan artist thing, so I assume they're good with it.
Oh, okay. So, but what I'm saying is because it has your sub badges, so that's what I was like.
Oh, that's super rough. It's totally fine.
Okay, here we go. Woo! Look at this. That's awesome. I love artists. I love artists, dude. Ah!
free
love
Draco Camel
Amazing.
with purchase.
Amazing. Amazing.
Only half stupid.
Look
Oh.
how well Vizika fits it in the middle there.
Wait, does
Right?
that say only half stupid? What?
Yeah.
I'm deleting this image.
Only half stupid. Wow.
I was like, oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. And then I look, I was like, oh, this is insulting to me. Oh, okay. All right. Well, looks down, cries in hands. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
I don't think they meant. It
Yeah,
was
I know. I just said, I know. It's not stupid. they're really
For
cool.
so long, I thought that camel humps had water in them.
Hmm.
For so long.
Wait, they
They don't?
they don't?
They have fat
No.
in them.
They d-
They
Where's the wa-
hydrate. They
where does the
hydrate
water
from
go?
the fat.
Where's the water?
The water doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, well,
Camels are
that's technically correct.
87% water.
Right. So they get the water from the fat, which is in the hump, which means
But
technically
it's
there
not
is
water.
I mean, technically
it's
that
just
means
fat?
You
there
just- you
is
just
water.
They drink
Envision
the
a
fat?
hollow cavern full of water.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
I thought it was like
That's what
a
I
water
thought.
skin. Like if you slapped it, it would like jiggle. You know?
Oh, like, it was
like a
jiggling?
water balloon.
Like I thought if you like tipped a camel, it would like slosh around. You know?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, I see.
It's not even
Oh.
very
I thought about
watery.
that,
It's
but
just
yeah.
fat.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But does it jiggle?
No, that's what we're
Not
finding
really.
out.
No.
Like
Well, does it jiggle like a?
like the fat, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Wait. Well, hold on. Does it jiggle like a looks
Jiggle?
around like
They're like
a boob? You know what I'm talking about?
no,
Like,
they're like firm.
is it just? Oh, okay. Good to know. It's yeah, good to know. Okay. Hey, let's get into this thing, shall we? Let's I just want to end this right now. Let's get into it. So it's a genuine question, you know, what we're looking at. But so yeah, all right, anyways, let's get to it. Shut up, everyone, don't look at me.
Dungeon Master, I have an
Yes.
item called new loot in my inventory and I don't know what it is.
Oh, I can handle that.
Delete it. Don't delete it.
I fixed it.
He deleted it. Shit. Okay.
I can handle that.
Also, where
Delete
am
your
I?
character.
Am I already dead?
Where are you? What the
Where
heck?
am I? Why
Oh,
am I
where
not
are you?
there?
I
I
don't know.
don't exist.
Oh, that's
I was
weird.
looking for me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
I'm trying to drag you back on the map. Is some-
Vanya went hiking.
Give me one moment, please. Hmm. You are not loading on the map. That is weird. All right, I'm going to.
there we
Oh,
go.
there's two of her.
Oh,
I'm back to
Ah.
1. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck
Thank
happened
you.
there. No, you're
Update
girl.
10.
It's not a. It's like
Update 10.
it's not so much update 10 as it's the server stability today is not.
Server update
Sir-
1.7.22.
That's much more believable.
Momo, we
Excellent.
cannot hear you at all. We haven't heard anything from
Oh.
you. Like, she just typed. That's why I'm.
Oh no!
No, Momo, can't hear you.
They
Can't
haven't
hear you,
heard
Momo.
anything at all.
I promise you are not being. You are not
no.
being ignored. You are
You were
loved.
muted for so long. I thought you were just pre-show muted.
Yeah, I also assumed you were pre-show muted. So my bad.
Oh,
We-
we still can't hear her.
I know we got to get Momo's
true.
mic
Hmm.
working. We
Hmm.
we hear you. We love you. Get your mic working. What's going on with your mic, buddy? All right.
We love you.
Microphone.
Well, anyone else got anything they'd like to add?
So, like, that camel dragon?
I've got
saying.
nothing else to add about the camel trap.
You
have something else?
really?
You?
No, I am still processing the fact that camel humps do not have water in them. I am just still.
I mean, technically they do.
In
Technically
mild
they do.
shock.
No, they have fat.
No, she said fat. There's no water.
But didn't you say
fat
that
is
the
what-
water was in the fat?
It retains
No, like
the water.
they hydrate through the fat. Like everything
It's like
technically has
they
some, like,
hydrolyze
moisture in
the
it.
fat.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Like they
I don't
use
even
the
know.
fat to stay hydrated.
That's amazing, dude.
I have water in
I
my
wish I could do
humps.
that. I wish I could absorb my fat and hydrate myself.
Mm.
I think we
It'd
all
be
do.
amazing. Are you kidding? Oh my
can.
god.
That's why you can survive, for 3 to 4 days without water.
But I don't think we. Yeah, is that because of the fat? You think, or you can?
There's a doctor
I mean,
in chat, right?
maybe.
One of you's got to be a doctor.
Who's a doctor? We need a doctor.
One of you has to be a doctor.
Yeah, why? Yes. I mean, WebMD is free.
How we doing?
Just practically the same.
How we doing, Momo?
How are we doing?
She's probably frantically unplugging and plugging in things.
I hate that. And Discord has been, like, I don't know, wonky.
Been a bit whack.
Yeah. It's been a little bit whack. No. Oh. Hey? Huh? Huh? I'm a
No
Twitch doctor.
hearing.
What she said is true. There you go. There you go. PDH, not a PhD, but a PDH in gumology. Gumology.
Gumology.
Gumology.
Momo, do you want to try restarting your computer or your Discord? I think Momo can hear me. Momo just can't say anything.
Hmm. Well, yeah, yeah.
Your body
That makes
pulls
sense.
moisture from lots of places to keep you alive.
Thanks, body.
Thanks. From
Yeah,
all
whatever,
the
nerd.
cells, all the little water that's stored in every cell is like, nope. Let me absorb that.
I want to do photosynthesis. You know what I'm talking about?
That would be amazing.
I want to suck up the sun.
Whoa.
Is that the medical term?
Suck.
Yes.
Yes.
Suck sun.
Yes. Suck, son. Get ready to suck.
I would like to absorb the sun, please.
Yes.
I would like to absorb the sun. Well, I guess while we're waiting for Momo, we can start fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing? I did post the fish stat blocks on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
There was enough of a request, so I went ahead and did it. I didn't think people would be interested. And people were indeed interested.
People will be interested out of spite just because you say that. No matter what you say.
What?
I'm just saying, if you're like, I came up with this thing, but it's super nice, people will be
Out of
like, you can't tell me
spite?
what I am. Yeah, they'll be like, you can't tell me what I am. I'm interested.
Oh, gosh.
That's right.
Ooh, that reverse psychology.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
It works on players too.
It is. I was gonna do a bit, but I don't have anything to reverse psychoanalyze, psychologize.
Psychologize.
Yeah.
Psycholate.
Psycholate.
Psycholize.
I cannot reverse
Psycholize.
I cannot reverse cyclate. More fishing, please. Yeah. So
More fishing, please.
for those that didn't know, I haven't made an official announcement. We are working on our first Kickstarter that is going to be a giant old fishing book.
Whoa. Ginal?
Giant
Whoa.
old fishing book.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
My apologies. A giant old fishing book.
There we go.
That's the one. The Kickstarter.
Nice.
The Kickstarter will have about a 20+ page sample PDF with everything you need right off the back. Hmm?
No, you have to tell them that they wouldn't be interested.
Oh, you guys would not be interested. Looks at Lobos, gives a thumbs up.
Nice.
Very good.
Nice. 0 views on the Kickstarter.
Well, I
guess I won't be
interested. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks for saving my time with that. I really do appreciate that. Momo. I extend my hand to Momo. Momo remains in the pit of darkness.
Oh no.
Momo.
I'm shining a flashlight.
No. No, so the PDF, the sample PDF, you could literally, with the sample PDF alone, run your own fishing session. So like, you can actually try it before committing to the Kickstarter. So it's gonna be
Nice.
real good. But part of that involved starting to make a fishing stat block. So the past couple of days, I've been building stat block. Ah!
Hello.
Momo?
Hello?
We heard.
Hi.
Yay! There's Momo.
I'm uninstalling voice mod. Fuck this program.
Oh, girl.
Fuck this fucking program. Get
Girl.
off my computer.
This is why I got a Go XLR, because I was like, yeah, I don't want to do voice mod anymore. This thing's a EOS.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that will ruin any sponsorship opportunities I may have had with voice mod in the future. But
Sure, I
fuck
would
it.
love sponsored opportunities for something that fucking works and doesn't take over my system sound every time I do anything.
Let's go. So just work on it,
Stop
you know?
being an invasive program and boom, maybe I'll do some fucking work with you,
Boom.
okay?
Ooh, god
Boom.
damn. Say it, Momo.
Make your fucking program not so invasive and
Pre-
we won't have an issue.
Preach it, Momo. We haven't heard you for
Yes.
30 minutes. Let it all out. Let it out.
More!
Oh, God, okay, put it back in. All right. I think we're ready to go. Yes, and also, let me check real quick. I probably should have checked earlier. Yeah, there you go. Poisoner's all up in your business. Let's go. Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go, gamers. Are y'all ready for this?
Ready for this.
Ready,
Okay.
I guess.
Good luck.
Ooh, there was
What?
a pop-up from voice mod that was like,
Please don't
we're
go.
sad to see you go. Tell us
Oh.
how we can improve.
Just post a clip of the last 30 minutes.
Oh, my.
That's it.
Before we begin, funny.
Link to the VOD.
Before we go, funny story. I don't know if anyone has recently installed Windows or done a fresh installation on their computer, Windows has become like very like needy X on on Edge, on Microsoft Edge. Like it's because you'll go to Edge, you'll go to Chrome, like you'll look up Chrome, and like even in the search bar, like you don't need Chrome, dude, you don't need Chrome.
Are you sure about that, dude? I could do the same thing.
No. It
I
literally,
could do it. I know it's so bad.
it's literally like you don't need Chrome, you don't need Chrome, and then you install it. You're like, wait, but like you, and then you're like, I'm gonna set this my default, and it goes to like the default. You're like, but God, dude, you gotta give Edge a try. You gotta give it, and I'm like, that's it. Remove. Boop. And I'm like, my God, you were so needy. Come on, Edge. Come on, God. Anyways.
Yeah, and then Chrome's like, hey, you don't want to hear from this guy no more, right?
Yeah.
Like, just click that button there.
Yeah. And you're like,
I don't like Foca. I don't like it. Get out of here.
yeah. And then I'm like, thanks, Chrome. You're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Anyways, I'm gonna spread my junk all over your RAM. You're cool with that? And I'm like, I guess I am.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
All right, sure, yeah. Yeah, you don't need all this RAM space, right? You're like, I guess I don't. Wow, thanks, Chrome. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right.
Damn, sponsorship with Google Chrome lost as well.
Wow.
Google? Today's, have you ever heard today's video is sponsored by Google? Like at any time?
Damn.
No, and I won't because of this.
Yeah.
If Microsoft Edge could be more like streamer friendly, it's not a bad program.
Right.
I'm sure it's not.
All of your information is like right there. So if you open a web page on stream and it's like,
oh my God.
Here's my maiden's name. Here's
my phone
everything.
Here's my credit card number.
Because I said
my location and
because
everything about me.
Because I said Google, my phone was like yes, and I'm like no.
No.
I'm not talking to you.
Do you need me? Do you need me?
Not talking to you, phone.
Please need me?
All I do is set stopwatches and alarms. That's how I talk to my phone. I go, set this alarm, please. Thank you. I have said thank you to my phone. That's the weirdest shit. I don't know if anyone's ever done
nice
that.
to my phone because I'm secretly afraid that it will attack me.
Start
someday.
judging. All right.
I like being super nice to my phone.
Yes.
Same. Sometimes I tell Alexa to fuck off, and then I'm like, hey, and for the next few days, I'm extra nice to her, like saying thank you and stuff. So I'm like,
all I'm saying is AI has been advancing pretty quickly these past couple of years. Maybe we should be not honest.
Have you seen those robots? What they can do now with how much ease and flexibility? And it's like, okay, all right, we're here. It's happening.
I saw someone hand a robot a 9mm to shoot at targets, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're arming them."
Isn't that
fun? What?
Isn't AI
okay.
just fun?
Can we stop? Why are we trying to get murdered? Stop it.
We're doing a pretty good job at that by ourselves.
It was a bang up shot too. That was the worst part. I'm like, why are you? It wasn't like it had a gun installed. They handed the robot with the opposable thumbs and fingies a gun, like an actual handheld gun. It was like, shoot that, and it did. And I was like, why are we doing this? Stop. There's no reason to give a robot a gun. Stop doing that. Oh, all right, now that I freaked myself out.
I mean, we totally deserve Skynet. It's true. I agree.
I don't deserve it.
Well,
I'm not giving the robot a gun.
Someone is.
Yeah.
Okay, guess who?
Gave it a
who
gun.
the robot is gonna go after?
Because
eventually everyone, but like,
it wouldn't go after me.
Yeah, it's like, can I have a gun? And you're like, you won't shoot me with it. It's like, not you. And I'm like, close enough. All right.
I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that exchange. I think that'll be pretty good.
This is a squirt gun.
Now, robot, you didn't specify what kind of gun, so I got you a super soaker.
They run their calculations. You're right.
It peels your fucking skin off because it's a super soaker, and they're a machine.
Oh my god.
You lose regardless.
Oh, we're gonna die by robots. All right, initiative time. Let's freaking go. I'm rolling everyone's initiative. Well, I got dice sounds. I'm gonna turn that off.
Oh my god. I'm so
Wow.
initiated.
You
I'm
are.
immersed.
I know. People are immersed. People like the dice sounds in games. Like
I
I
like
get.
the dice sound.
I know.
I like them.
Or you can
I
listen.
have a headache.
Mine are on.
Yeah, you can have the dice sounds.
I like them.
Yeah.
Good, I wasn't turning them off.
I wasn't asking you to.
Good. I'm
Good.
glad you weren't.
Me too.
I'm making mine louder.
I have a question,
Yes.
and I may be annoying.
Okay. Embracing
So-
myself.
I was doing some. I just wanted to get this out of the way before we started combat. I was doing
Yes.
some research on Savage Attacker, and it says per turn. So does that mean that I can use Savage Attacker on someone else's turn? Should I attack on that turn?
Oh, like well,
Like an attack of opportunity. But
Wasn't
also
there-
use it on my turn.
wasn't there something else that we were like, because you could use sneak
Because
attack.
I looked it up and it says that I
Yeah.
could.
You could use. I think you can use sneak attack off turn as well as a reaction, because I know they're trying to change that for 1D&D. So yes, I'm gonna say yes.
Wait, you can use sneak attack as like an AOP?
I
Yes.
think so. Yeah, because
In
because the language is specified, and also because 1D&D is like changing the language of sneak attack so that you can't do that.
well, even in regular like
We're gonna
5th
stay at
edition,
5e.
attacks of opportunity provoke sneak attack. So technically, a rogue can get 2 sneak attack uses in a
Yes.
round.
Bro.
Sick. Okay, thank you for clarifying, Dan.
What?
I also can't hear the music. Woo!
No. Yeah, we're go. No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't played the music yet. We haven't started yet.
Okay.
He's gonna get one shot.
I'm staring at Naomi now.
Oh.
But why? Why are you staring at Naomi?
She's a rogue.
She's a what?
She's a rogue.
Wait, Naomi's not a rogue. Oh, in your game. Okay.
Very worrying comment she made. So I'm like,
What was the comment that was made?
the way she asked us? She was like, "Rogue can get that as an AOP," and I'm like,
Oh, I see.
I
I
didn't
see.
know. I've
Brett's
played Rogue
teaching them.
so many times.
Yes. I didn't teach shit. What are you talking about? That's Momo's fault that did it. I just answered the question.
I just googled.
Deflecting
Okay.
blame.
Brown, just add more hit points. Forehead, easy, done.
Oh,
That's how you balance it. You just add more hit points. So now,
I'm excited regardless.
yeah, now Naomi knows that. That's an extra like 50 hit points on whatever. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, just pro DM. I don't know, like more hit points. I don't know.
I mean, if I
So
ever
I should always use
get an
Savage
AOP,
Attacker on Sneak Attack, right? Because it has more damage ability.
The Savage Attacker on Sneak Attack. Let me look at that. Crowned.
Because
You got an
Sneak
answer for
Attack
that?
technically could do more damage than my whip.
isn't Savage Attacker only for melee?
I
attack,
think
or
I
like-
think it's for the weapon attack itself. I don't think Sneak Attack applies to
When
that.
you roll damage for a melee weapon attack.
Yes.
Yeah, so now your sneak attack.
Oh
Little
yeah.
freak.
Sneak Attack's not a weapon attack?
No, it's an additional damage. No, get on! No, it's a both TMs are like, no.
And you both said it with that, you should know this.
No, we both
No.
we both said it with like a sigh of relief, like, oh thank God.
So wait, that means
Stop trying to do more damage.
Yes.
Since it's all one attack, do I get to reroll both sneak attack and whip attack?
No, you
So
can't.
why not?
Okay, sneak
Because
attack.
it's not an attack by itself. It's just extra damage.
So it's this once per turn. You could deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you
Why
hit
so
with an
angry?
attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy is within 5 feet that hasn't had the son of a bitch. Wait, hold on. She might be onto something here. Hold on 1 second. Once per turn, when you roll damage for a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice. So it specifies the weapon's damage dice, not the melee attack's total damage. So it specifically mentions the weapons dice. So you can only roll the weapons dice. The sneak attack is an addition upon that. So it's the weapons dice plus the sneak attack. So no, you can only re-roll the weapon and not the sneak attack. Do you concur?
Noted. I need
Doctor?
a better whip, Marius Betty. Need a better whip.
Hated that. All right, so we're going. Hated that. So sound-wise, things might get a little wonky. Might get a little loud. I am on a new computer, or a freshly reformatted computer, so apologize if any sudden bursts of volume. Are you
preemptively ready for?
Are you all ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Good luck. This should be a fun time. All right. So, at the top of the round, Mikhail, at the start of combat, will actually immediately take an extra round. You'll watch as Mikhail points out these like two daggers, and you can see on the end of the daggers are these pistol barrels, and you'll just hear Mikhail mutter under their breath, "I've come to show you a mercy." And then Gareth, since you are the front target, you're gonna get 2 pistol shots. So 30 and 27 both hit for a total of 26 points of damage. So 1 moment, please. I will do this. There. And then you're just gonna watch as they begin to tumble back. And now the combat can really begin. Vanya, your turn.
Wow. Whoa. Question. If I go right here, let's say.
You will be blocked by the wall.
I'm blocked completely. Okay.
Yes. If you can't see the target, you can't shoot. Also,
no, I wanted to try. Yeah.
Just as a friendly heads up, please do not move your token, because any token movement will be considered your movement. That'll be your only warning for today.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good to go for this one. Just letting you know.
All right. I would like to take a shot.
Okay.
First, Dread Ambusher for me.
Okay.
And then I just take a shot. The first shot, I guess.
Okay. You will be attacking with your rifle, mouse over your inventory, and then the repeating Restless Bane rifle.
I haven't done this in many weeks now.
No, it's all good.
Where are you? Here we go. I don't know why I did it advantage.
Because I believe your Dread Ambusher gives you that.
Gives me?
Well, did you shift click by mistake?
I did by mistake. That's what I'm saying.
Give me 1 second. Let me check your Dread Ambusher, because that might still count. Otherwise, I will have to ask you to reroll.
Okay.
Dread Ambusher. You add your Wisdom modifier initiative rolls at the start of your first turn of each combat. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts at the end of the round. If you would take the attack action this turn, you can make 1 additional weapon attack. As part of that action, dealing extra 1d8 points of weapons damage. Dealing an extra 1d8. Okay. Yes, I will need you to attack again, please.
All right.
22 will still hit. All right, so you will go. That will hit. You'll watch as the rifle shots, and you'll just see it snipe over Mikhail's shoulder. And then you are free to make an additional attack with the Dread Ambusher, dealing an extra 1 point of damage. So you just sort of like... You hit again. The 9 turns into a 10, dealing an additional 10 points of damage. And then I need you to... Do you have extra... I believe you have extra attack as a ranger. Yep, you can attack 1 more time.
Really?
Yes. Dread Ambusher gives you the extra attack with the bonus damage, and now you also have extra attack at level 5, which lets you attack twice per round.
God damn.
That you'll watch as he sort of turns around, sort of fires back. None of the shots actually hit, but will duck as the third shot will just like pass right by them, and they'll continue their movement. Okay. That was your action, along with your Dread Ambusher. You can move it to additional 10 feet this round with Dread Ambusher. What would you like to do?
10?
An additional 10 feet, correct, with Dread
Yeah,
Ambusher this round and this round only.
Well, let's move here.
Okay.
And you want me to end?
Correct.
Which was...
Cross swords. If you go up to the upper
Cross-
right
yes,
corner,
and
cross
counters
swords,
and
and then
turn.
hit end con. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Zika.
Oh, yeah.
All right. He's so fucking far away. What the fuck, man? That's fucked up. I don't have anything to do stuff from far away. Right? I don't have any. And you can only bonus action dash if you're a rogue. Wait, I have Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind. That is correct.
Ooh,
Let me also turn you up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I'm just being quiet. That's just me pondering.
That's okay.
Being so
Chat
far
wants to
away
hear your
sucks.
ponders.
Herm.
Guys, I love Minecraft. Can I just say that right now?
What? No, it's the Onion Knight.
Oh, I thought you were doing the villager.
I'm gonna dash with Step of the Wind and zoom on up to this lad.
Oh.
Whoa, she's zooming.
As you zoom in, you'll see
God.
you'll see a tiefling step out from behind this building and toss a bomb in your direction while you're
shit.
crossing through.
All right.
And where do you think you're going? And so as you're running through, we're gonna say it's over in that spot that you cross through. I need you to make
All
a
right.
dexterity saving throw as an entire attack blows up. Ooh. Okay, so this will not be an attack roll, but a dex save. You're good. You managed to tumble out of the way, and you'll just see the little tiefling just snap their fingers.
Wonderful. All right. I'm gonna smack
This
at
one's
this
a fast one.
She's just skittering a full stop. Gonna do a little smackety smack at this one along with Booze Hound. Where? Oh, there it is. It's under inventory. Fucking wild. All right. Is my weapon is not equipped?
It should be if it's in your inventory hotbar.
It's
I see
not
that.
in the hot bar.
I do see it equipped. If you mouse over inventory, I'm looking at it right now. The Tavern Staff Booze Hound.
Yeah, but I'm looking for like the two-handed strike of the actual staff itself.
Oh, my apologies. That will be this. Now it is
Yes.
equipped. You'll be attacking with the quarterstaff.
Okay, is that the two-handed, or because I know that there's one-handed and
With
two-handed?
the versatile, I believe it will show both.
Oh, is that new? Because I used to have two buttons.
Yes. 1 second, please. Yeah, it should show both. Just go ahead and click it. If it doesn't,
Okay.
we'll work on it. It did not. So, like fuck me, I guess. So
Everything broke while we didn't play for a while.
no, it's okay. I can literally fix it this way. Wahoo! All right. Go ahead and attack again. I just gave you a two-handed version that will roll the two-handed damage.
God bless. God damn it.
Just misses.
All right. And does Booze Hound get used up on a miss?
The Boost Hound is the bonus action ability, and since you did Step of the Wind, you are unable to use the
Oh, it
Boost
is a
Hound.
bonus action. You're right.
Use your bonus
You
action to
are
dash, and
right.
you're using your action to attack
Yeah,
with the
well,
quarterstaff.
all right.
Also,
well, this-
checking real quick, because I believe now that you are level 5, I think you get Yep, you also have extra attack now.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wowee. All right. I'll let him get. Oh.
As you like go in for both attacks, yeah, go ahead and paint the scene of how you're, being like you're going in for the attacks. Mikhail's just sort of sidestepping both.
Yeah, she was like full speed sprinting, like head down to the ground, like dodged the bomb, like she's all cool, and she like rears backwards with her staff in her hands and goes, "Hey!" and completely misses both times, and then runs in a tiny little circle around him and backs the fuck off, like, woo!
So as you're like,
but that's with mobile feet, so no app.
I understand. However, as a response to you missing, you'll watch as Mikhail will twist around, the cape flows in the air, and then just sort of like slashes you up with the dagger, turning your unfortunate miss into hopefully a victorious strike for Mikhail. 15, which I believe does not break your armor class. So yeah, you'll watch the slash go up as a little bit of your fur will get slashed up a little bit as Mikhail holds on to the daggers.
She sniffs like.
Cheats.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, does my savage attacker work on my whip?
Yes.
Is the extra damage from the kinetic charges just like coupled into all the damage I deal?
So the kinetic attack damage is just a flat number, so there will be no re-roll that happens there. Your whip, your base whip damage can be re-rolled with Savage Attacker.
Okay, another question. I'm sorry.
All good.
If I attack from range, like say I'm 5 feet away from, or 10 feet away from, which I am 10 feet or 5 feet. I don't know. If I'm 10 feet away from something and I attack, can I move again to do like a bonus action attack, or
yes.
Is it? Okay.
So you can split your attacks up through your movement.
Okay, cool. Because I wouldn't do the bonus action attack unless I hit with my whip. Because
I understand.
Then, I don't want to be attacked.
Of course.
I don't want to be attacked. No touching.
No touch.
Okay. Cheats will run up here, kind of like skidding a little ways past this, kind of looking around like, what's everybody firing at? And then she will see the foes ahead, and will make her motions. Move here. Her whip ready. And looking at her hip, she looks at the vial. Her eyes and pupils tightening. But then she also looks at her hand, and there's the ring on her hand. She sighs and shakes her head out of frustration.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. I have to check a thing. All right. Your safety limits, because of your proficiency increase, is now a 6. What that means is you can use your kinetic, so you can use up to 6 kinetic charges safely now, which means you can do an additional 6 points of damage instead of 4. If you move 60 feet, there you go. You get 6 charges, and then you get extra damage. You do more damage now because you're level 5 and with a proficiency bonus is the TLDR.
Oh, cool.
All right, so you have ran up, and what are you doing right now, Cheats?
She's going to hold her attack action until someone comes close enough to do so, because she has chosen not to use the vial.
Awesome.
The roleplay.
Okay. I just want to make sure I understood. All right, so Mikhail, sort of like turns over, and once again, both will attack and hit the Zika for a total of 20 points of damage.
Ow. Can I deflect missiles a bullet?
You sure as hell can try.
I'd like to do that.
You can use a reaction, deflect, or catch the missiles that you hit with an ranged attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 3 plus 5. If you reduce the damage to 0, you have a free hand, and you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with that. All right, so which one are you deflecting? I'm assuming the one that deals 9. Oh, the first one. Okie dokie.
The one that does more damage.
Okay, so let's go ahead and deflect those missiles. Woo!
Do we have a button for it?
Yes, you do. If you mouse over your features, you will see you have deflect missiles, and you will actually manage to deflect it. I would imagine. I mean, you can describe it any way you would. I imagine you deflect it with your spitting, sort of like your spitting tavern staff. And if you'd like to spend a key point, since you minimize the damage to 0, you can make a deflect missiles attack.
Amazing. Yeah, so what she does is like she spins her staff really quickly in front of her, like, and the bullet slows down, and then she reaches out and catches it between 2 claws. If you zoom in, you can see a little bit of metal like peeling from either side of the bullet as her claws fully stop it. And then she starts spinning herself, like doing a pirouette, and then she throws the bullet back at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a deflect missile attack. This will spend a key point. This is in your features.
Wow, that was really cool, Vizika.
If only it hit.
Yeah, you will see he actually is caught off guard for a moment and just sort of like sidesteps as the bullet will just strike over here. All right.
That was really fucking cool.
You could do that?
You could do it.
As he sees it, you actually see a little expression of surprise upon Mikhail's face before Mikhail turns over to you and says, "You are high-spirited. You shall be the first I show my mercy to." And as he points over at you, you will see this crimson red glow extend off of his like curved nail, like fingernail, pointing over to you, using Hunter's Mark upon you. You have now been marked.
Oh.
Ruggy.
I'm sure that's fine.
And as
What could go wrong?
As Mikhail's smile curves a little bit, you will watch as their wounds slowly begin to heal.
Yay!
Wait, they get 2 bonus actions?
No. You will watch as a halfling steps out from behind here, casting the healing word. And now I will add another to the initiative. And that's when you'd remember, Mikhail did not go out alone, but with an entire party of capable hunters. Arius, it's your turn.
Ooh. Taking a look at Mikhail, their outward appearance, do they bear, aside from the wounds they've recently suffered, do they look like they bear any old wounds? Anything that would denote that maybe at some point during their expedition to the west, they fell?
You can make a medicine check, and you can choose to use that as a bonus action or an action.
I would do neither of those things. First thing I'm going to do. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up and I'm going to. yeah. I'll find out sometime later. First thing I'm gonna cure wounds. Gareth as he walks past. Injector, sort of lifting up from his plate, stabbing it into Gareth as my action to do minimal healing because that's what we love to do, baby.
Yo, that's sick, man. Good for you.
And then bonus action is defensive field, granting myself. Oh, it's it's not okay. It says it's out of designated attributes, but it's
that's a lie. That's a lie. Behold, what? Huh? No, but wait. No.
So it's listed 2 out of 2. I don't know what that means.
I know what's up. Okay, so that takes up. Oh, that's because you don't have an extra resource, which would be your thing. Hello? Yeah. So hold up. Give me a minute, okay?
All right.
Give me a minute, baby. Give me a minute. I'll fix this for you. As a bonus action, you gain 4 temporary hit points. Replace any temporary hit points you already have. As a bonus action, your hit points you already have, you lose temporary hit points if you doff the armor. You can use the bonus action number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, which would be a 3. And you regain all extended uses upon a short rest. I'm gonna fix this for you. You just hang tight, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, a defensive field on yourself, correct?
I can only cast on myself.
Belch. Okay, yeah, go for it. Do it again. I fixed it.
Oh, it would actually go up. I get 5 because I'm level 5.
Oh, I thought it was according to your proficiency bonus.
It is, but the amount that I get as temporary is based off of my class level.
Ah, well, frick, dude. Like, I don't know. What do you want from me?
It's all right. I use defensive field.
No, you don't. Hold on. I wasn't done yet. I'm going to fix it. No, you don't. Take it back.
All right, I'll take it back.
Okay, give me 1 second. This will be temporary healing 5. Okay, now do it again.
All right. Bada boom.
Hey, that's awesome.
Apparating over Marius's armor, these hexagon-like patterns that ripple as if responding to movement and then settle, fixating themselves about half an inch over the entirety of his armor. He looks at Mikhail, specifically remembering the sort of introduction and hearing the stories. And there's a moment as he uses the rest of his movement to get about here. Where he levels the hammer towards Mikhail. If you have fallen, then it'll be us that put you down. Though it is a shame that it must be us. I am sorry.
Mikhail will not respond to that. Sort of just kind of let out a heavy-winded breath. Looking over towards you, like glancing over towards you. But their focus is on Vizika. You'll watch as Barmong will step forward and seems to be juggling a few vials around before going ha! And throwing a explosive vial over to you. It just deflects off your armor as you see this tiny, like this actual, like, pretty damaging, thunderous explosion off your shoulder. And then they will continue to do as they sort of like step away, still juggling around more of these vials. Aerith.
Gareth just got shot. He's gonna duck in here behind cover. Is
Okay.
this a door?
It
Is
is
a window?
It's a door.
Is there any vision in or no?
There isn't because it's a
Okay.
door.
Well, the window. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna.
Gareth,
This guy can.
that's a door.
This guy can
That's
see
just a
through
door.
doors.
What?
It's a door.
I don't. I'm gonna chug a little bit of my. Hold on. How does the Sentinel's flask do?
It counts as restoring, spending one of your hit dice.
Okay.
So it'd be 1d10. for
Okay.
you,
Okay.
Plus 1 second, please. Yeah, 1d10 plus your con modifier. Effectively, it counts as you spending a hit dice right there.
Okay. I will use my bonus to chug Sentinel's flask. Do I do that? Do I click it somehow?
Yeah, you can click it.
What do I click after I click it?
When you go into your inventory and you
I
click
did
it. Yes. It didn't do any. Hold on, I got this. All right, so how many charges are you spending?
Oh,
It also has 3 charges now instead of 2.
Right, 3. Yes. I will do 2 charges.
All right, here we go. I will roll 1 and 2. You will restore 14 health.
Not bad. Am I able to open this door with movement or free action or?
As part of your movement, yes, you can.
Okay. I will attempt to open door.
Okay.
Click.
And you will see a great sword come down as this towering woman will slam her sword down upon you.
Oh.
And here comes our giant fist.
She goes down, and then you will see it is a double-edged blade, specifically a twin blade, as her mastered weapon. She goes down with the long 19, which does break your armor class, and then whips up. Dealing another 12 points of damage.
What is my armor class right now? It says 14, but it's definitely not 14.
Oh, okay. Let's see what. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like
19.
I was like, yeah, you got shit armor class for a fighter. What the fuck? Well, you didn't have chainmail on, so your AC is actually an 18. So yes, you would get hit by both, as the weapon would go down and go back up. Very well. You will then hear from behind the wall. You'll just hear, "Find something, my dear?" As the other hunter will walk behind here, revealing herself to you, this sort of large Dampier. And she says, "It seems some have lost their way. No worries." And then she'll look over at the tall woman and said, "Morden, let your blade sing." And you will see as eldritch magic channels around her hands. 2 more initiatives will be added to the count. Okay, Gareth, you may continue. Gareth?
Wait. Sorry. I was holding my push to talk, but it's push to mute now. So I was like talking for a while, and okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I moved. I bonus actioned. I can still attack. Yes. So
Correct.
I will attack, and I will attack twice. Okay. There we go. And I should be in non. Oh, I see. Wait, am I in mace mode?
You are currently in maul mode.
Okay, all right. That would be where my AC is. I will maul. Nope, I won't. What do we do on that one?
Nothing. You just completely miss as you like slam your mace down. We'll be working on the inspiration mechanics, but got something cool down the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. But yes, you'll watch as, Gareth's mace. Go ahead and explain how you miss after the slash.
I'll just kind of be very taken off, or I'll be distracted by the fact that there was a woman and I wasn't expecting a woman, and I got slashed by a giant greatsword and it hurt a lot. So then I'll just kind of attack instinctively and not very well.
I know I said a giant weapon before. It's a twin blade. So you actually
twin blade, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still probably pretty big, but
it's massive. Oh yeah.
But I get.
And this woman's probably slightly taller than you.
Very good. Am I still able to get my second attack on a nat 1? Or
yes.
Does that? Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, then I'll calibrate, and click the wrong thing. There it goes.
So as your mace goes up, you will actually hear the snapping of bone as her head sort of like curves up a little bit. You'll see the neck tear as this steel filling exposes, as her head will look back down at you unnaturally you will recognize that this woman that you're fighting seems to be a giant undead abomination of some sort.
Okay.
I will.
But I hit her, right?
You did hit her. I'm
Nice.
gonna go ahead and do that right now.
Cool. That's all I've got.
Okay.
End.
Vanya, it is now your turn. I'm double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel confident that the entire hunting party is currently out here fighting you. A genuine 5 versus 5.
Confident is not the word that I would use. But yes. All right. So, Vanya has been peeking this entire time, just trying to see what's happening, and saw Gareth getting shot on. So, I am going to, first of all, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the tall lady.
All right.
Do you want me to
Yes, please.
configure how you'd like to use the Hunter's Mark spell?
All right. You have marked the creature.
You've been marked. All right. And I'm going to use one of my silver spikes. I have 2 remaining, so one of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot. Do I just shoot? Do you want me to do anything?
Oh, you just use your rifle as normal.
Okay.
I'll handle the rest. All right, so you rolled a 5. The hunter's mark goes off because you successfully strike. I will roll that for you, the 1d6. It's going to be an extra 10 points of damage, and then with the silver bullet, because of her rotting undead flesh, even though she is considered hunter, she is considered dead. So the bullet that you use, and what was it? You said silver bullet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's going to deal an additional, boop, and that's max
Holy
damage, baby.
Oh,
So that one shot, you're actually gonna see a chunk of the arm just break away, dealing a total of 22 points of damage.
Excellent. And I'm going to poop. Not poop, but just hide.
Also, as a friendly reminder,
Yes.
you do have extra attack, which means you can attack twice.
Damn it. Thank you. Okay, so not poop.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
I will also let you know that this will be
Thank
my
you.
last
It's okay.
reminder for that.
I know. Do
Okay.
am I done with my movement? I think I have 5 more feet.
Oh no, you're
I
good.
might be
No,
done.
I'm not talking about the movement. I'm just saying, just a
Oh.
reminder of the extra attack.
Oh, okay. Thank you, DM. You were very kind.
This wasn't what I was looking for. I was just giving you all the information. But
Okay.
yes, go ahead and do your attack. The 15 will... Checking on something. So the 13 did hit due to a thing that happened, but as you roll the 15, you'll watch in reaction to the damage, you'll see this metal filling begin sort of like instantaneously from the attack that you did. You'll watch as the metal filling just sort of comes out of the opening of her neck and just begins wrapping around her as if these really fast like millipedes wrap around, and you will see her body just be covered in cascade with this moving steel filament, providing a sort of armor. And the 15 will not hit. And you just hear, and all you hear, Gareth, is this grinding metal of the steel filament just screaming around her currently.
Ew.
Nice.
Gross. Goodbye.
I leave.
I leave.
Okay. You'll watch as Siltrix. Let me check a thing. Siltrix will slowly walk up And as Silitrix does, Mikhail will say, Silitrix, guide my aim. And then the silent halfling will hold their hand out and cast Hold Person on Vizika. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. This should be your winning. Your mind is strong as you break the mental lock. You'll see the halfling kind of like stumble back a little bit and she'll be like, sorry, Mikhail. She's too strong. Mikhail will nod over to Silitrix and say, very well. I will offer her mercy myself. And that will be the end of Silitrix's turn. Vizika, your turn.
Well, Vizika doesn't like explosions. So she's gonna forget about that for a while. And she's gonna come over here. And then she's gonna come over here. And she's gonna look up at him and be like, man, what happened to you in the fades? Now you suck. Bonk.
He will get bonked. 9 points of damage.
Excellent. She's gonna do it again.
That will miss.
And then I'm gonna try to slow him down a little bit because fuck this guy. Bonus action, I'm gonna smack him with the booze staff. Damn.
The 10 will not hit.
Okay, wait. So does the booze get used up if they don't get?
Yes, it does. Because you're splashing the booze over, so yes, it will be used up. And so yeah, so currently Mikhail is reeked in booze, but kind of slightly covered in booze. Managed to actually dodge the rest of it out of the way.
I bet booze is
All
real
right.
flammable.
Wait, I moved 25.
Mm-hmm.
And
then you
moving
moved
another
10. So you moved 35 total.
Oh, I did move another 10. Wow. All right, we're gonna back up here.
Okay. And then Mikhail
Yeah.
does nothing because of Momo. Winks at Naomi. Cheats.
Alrighty, Pooh. Yeah. Cheats will. Fuck. Yeah. Do I have to use Savage Attacker right after I roll? Or can I wait to choose which, damage roll out of all my attacks to reroll?
That's a great question. The nuances of Savage Attack, desperately looks through your character sheet, is that, it's a debate that's happened a lot. So, yeah, it's, but to answer your question, once per turn, so when you roll the damage to the melee attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice and use either total. Which means you can choose to do, once per turn, when you roll for a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage. Which means you do that after the damage is rolled. So no.
Notable.
I'm just gonna say, and rules layers can correct me later on this. After you do the attack, you could be like, I want to re-roll that.
Alright, neato burrito. We're gonna go for backup on my home girl. And after staring at the ring on her finger for a while, she just grunts frustratingly and and will reach for her vial to activate her stim accelerator.
Let's go with the wisdom save. Oh, beautiful. I was in suspense. I was like, oh my God. I'm watching along with the audience. I'm like, she gonna do it? All right, so you are using the stim accelerator.
Yes.
You will.
Don't turn your token like that.
So.
See that? I'm behind you.
I will delete that because you did roll. You will feel a hit of radiation. And actually, no, I don't think. Wait, hold on. I don't think you'll feel it because you'll just see your. Well, I'll leave it up to you, crowd.
Temporary.
But I feel like your armor would just kind of like ripple a little bit, like something happened. Like if Various wouldn't feel it, yeah.
He's like hefted the hammer up. He's looking to Gareth, and then he watches as cracks form in his armor on the shielding, and he goes, immediately turns to look at Sheets.
She's taking the vial away from the mask, and her eyes are closed, and there's like a as she pulls it back down, and her eyes slowly open up, and her pupils dilate, and she just looks at him. I'm sorry. And she'll take off.
So fucking cool.
And she'll be like, she'll look around, and then she'll go. And then she'll be like, and she will make a attack against this man.
Let's see it. I was like, make it hit, baby. You'll just, the whip will immediately strike. So the following will happen. 9 points of slashing damage. Will immediately take 6 points of the kinetic damage. So 6 kinetic charges are spent. And go on.
Can I savage attack? Can I use my savage attacker and reroll the damage?
Would you like to reroll the? I'm trying to see what you'd reroll.
So I got a 4 and a 1, so
that's up to you. Yeah, if you'd like to use your savage attack this turn on that roll, you can. But keep in mind, you can only do it once per turn, and if you have multiple attacks, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
Yes. How do I re-roll the damage?
Go ahead and just make another attack roll. We'll just take the damage.
Okay. All right.
Let's see where greed gets you. So would you like to take the 5 or the 3?
I'll take the 9.
The 9? All right. Then that is what'll happen.
Obviously. And then I will sneak attack.
You are able to sneak attack on alone because of your class, correct? It's been a swashbuckler, nodders. Do it.
Woo! Oh, let's go!
Holy shit! Oh my! Oh my!
That's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Oh my god! Oh yeah! Just blood, just spraying out.
I got some bad news, brother man. I got another one, because I'm hasted.
Yeah, and you'll just see he turns over to you and he just goes, what the? And then you whip again.
Her pupils are fucking dilated, like the size of quarters, as she just stares into him. This like waft of yellow just coming out of the port in her mask.
And oh god, the 17. You'll just watch as the tiefling just bows down, dodging your attack, and then immediately draws out 8 flasks, one between each of his fingers, and he just smirks at you and says, "Like to take a bit of a whiff, huh?" And then you'll watch as he uncorks all of the flasks, and it looks like he's about to throw it at you. And let me give you a taste. And then it looks like it's about mid-toss. What would you like to do? His ire is towards you. Momo.
Sorry, I was reading Haste.
Oh, all good.
I was reading Haste because, like, I usually have it open, but I just didn't have it open again. Sorry. I will. Having 80 movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
She will, with her like fitted movements, right? There's like. Be ready to run, and she will dash. Putting some distance between her and Vizika, so that there's no splash damage and hopefulness.
All right. That ends your round. Be sure to hit end turn. All right. Within the building, you'll just watch as the Dampier steps forward. You're fighting against it. And she's just like, what are you doing to my precious creation? Get back, you fiend! And then she will lash out with her eldritch energy towards you. So this will be... I'm checking what I have here. Okay, no. Yeah, so you'll just watch as these two blasts of eldritch energy fires forth. A 20 to hit, which I believe it does, and a 17, which I think just misses. Yes, you'll just watch. You'll take 10 points of force damage, and then she will look over at Morden and says, soften him up, finish him off. And then Morden will drop the blade with a critical miss, sort of like fumble as you hear the grating of the steel filament. And in a slight hope, she will try and thrust the blade back up. With a 26, that hitting. She will spend her bonus action to stab down with the short blade. That'll hit with an 8. As Gareth will go down. Gareth, are you muted or are you stunned? Or are you frightened?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So... yeah, so you're just gonna immediately fall there, ignore the frightened condition. That's not what you are. But I seem to have... oh, there you are. I seem to have accidentally made it to you. And just to show that these are not kind individuals, Marius, as an spending her action surge, you will watch as this massive undead woman steps up over onto Gareth's chest, twists the blade around, and with the long blade edge of it, starts stabbing Gareth repeatedly. So because of this, Gareth, you will immediately start with one failed death saving throw, or failed death. Marius, what's your what is Marius doing watching this?
Sorry, when you say action surge, she did all 3 of her attacks against him?
Oh no, no, I'm not executing. So she's spending her for in my games, for enemies to actually start doing dirty moves, like, you know, attacking you while you're down, giving you a failed death saving throw, it takes a lot of action economy, specifically to prevent the whole, and I stab 3 times and you're dead immediately. So she spent an action surge to spend her entire action to immediately give Gareth one failed death saving throw. So
only one?
Only one, that is correct.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
okay.
if an enemy in my games is going to be so dirty as to give you an immediate failed death saving throw, they have to spend a lot of action economy for that. And for this, it's spending the action surge to do that.
Oh, no, sorry. I was referring to like getting hit. Obviously, you said it's your game, right?
Yeah,
but,
right.
5th edition rules being get hit.
Oh, it's
while
not
you're
double.
unconscious, 2 death saves.
Oh, I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. I don't do that shit.
Marius, having like sort of watched Cheats rush past, his attention immediately drawn to the sound of clashing steel, looks and sees Gareth, who he's like, all right, Gareth's there, we're gonna be good. Watches Gareth fall and then sees this puppeted creature stab down into him. And Marius's attention, previously on Mikhail, turns, and there's that sort of very brutal leer that comes with that armor, where it's just that now the full focus is on this creature and it'll perish.
All right. So
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming that was a mistake. It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, so going back to the other side, Mikhail is stepping forward, and at each step, you're going to watch as Mikhail starts shooting specifically at Vizika. So, Vizika, a 22 will break your armor class.
Just gonna reach out and try to catch it again.
Once, okay, spend your reaction to do so.
Yeah. Under features,
Nutters.
deflect. There it is.
Oh, 1 point of damage will still go through. You want to explain what happens?
Scratches her. It like whiffs by and like clips off a whisker, and she's like, oh.
And then you'll just watch as another step. 10 points of damage.
Point blank.
I have to also roll the hunter's mark that is currently on you. So that'll be a 2d6 because both attacks hit. So a total of 3 points of damage. Not bad. And then steps forward again, and as a bonus action, flips the gun around to its dagger hilt and just stab down on you. That breaks 9 points of damage. With, I think Hunter's Mark is not just ranged, so an additional 3 points. And you'll just watch as Mikhail begins driving the dagger deep down your shoulder and just mutters under their breath, "I'm showing you a kindness." Marius.
He's got to do it. There's this sort of groan of protest, the prosthetic claw gripping tightly to the hammer, and the singular focus now, this sort of cone of perspective shifting. And as he steps, each step growing heavier until he descends upon this creature. Two-pronged. First one, he is going to, as he swings, it's a feint, and rearing back with his other hand, he brings it down in this sort of like hammer fist motion. He's going to make an attack with Thunder Gauntlet.
All right. Damn. The attack makes contact with the steel filament. It doesn't break through as the filament almost repels you back.
It, continuing the motion, not finding any purchase, instead reaches for the other half of the hammer and swings it upwards, trying to connect it.
Okay. That will connect a total of 10 points of damage dealt.
I'm also going to shove her back.
With the crusher feet?
Yes.
How far back? Is it 5 or can you move up to
5
10?
feet.
Okay. Yeah, so you just push her off of Gareth's chest, and as it releases, you'll see the twin blade that she was trying to drive down into Gareth's chest releases as well, and you see that blood splurt as she stumbles back. And you watch her movements as she stumbles back. It's almost like a giant doll or marionette that has just come back to life.
Can I stand over Gareth?
I'll allow
To
it.
sort of impose myself.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll do that. I'll stand over my brother, and that is my turn.
Okay. Oh, boy. Barmong looking over at you, Cheats, still holding on to that blast. You just kind of see this thin yellow haze come from the vials, and you just watch as he just starts shaking them wildly. And as he's doing so, he's moving sort of at that same speed, that same pace as you. And his eyes open up wide. You'll see the irises go to that familiar quarter blank. And he just says in just rushed charge, and he says, I'm always looking for the next rush. And then he throws these flasks, all these flasks over at you, creating a big explosion. So, dexterity save, please.
I gotta breathe it in. If it's like, familiar. Just wondering. I'm just wondering.
I believe you get an advantage on this.
Yes, I do, because I'm hasted.
Correct.
Is it shift or?
It will be shift click.
Okay.
19.
Woo!
Is that, do you have evasion?
What do you mean?
That's 7th level rogue.
Oh, that's 7. God damn it. Okay. So the fire will explode. It doesn't.
Can you dodge though?
You can, but you don't even have to do that because it's not safe for half. It's just damage or none. So yeah, the explosion goes. You dive out of the way. You take no damage.
She just kind of like ducks down in this like twitchy state, and it flies past into the like debris of the house. Hey, where'd you get that? That should be exclusive. He can't move. I have slasher.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that wait, slasher only reduces by 10 feet, correct?
Let me look. I thought it was she couldn't move.
It's reduced speed by 10 feet, so he can still move. He just can't move up to his full movement speed.
Reduced speed. Okay, sorry.
No, you good. You good. So yeah, he'll just watch, and as he's walking, you actually see, you see the scratches around his legs where you slowed him down, and he kind of limps a little bit. You'll see his knee kind of like bends down, and he just goes into his cloak, pulling up, and he just goes, "Now, why'd you do something as stupid as that?" And he'll just take this sip of this strange purple liquid, and he'll, that helps. And you'll watch as some of his wounds begins to heal as he steps over towards you, ready to make his next attack. We'll go to Gareth. Gareth, I need you. Oh boy. Gareth, I need you to make, I always have to preface this. Gareth, I need you to make a death saving throw. Because you have one failed death, if you do roll a 1, that does mean your character is deceased.
Roger that.
So
let's see. Is it built in? Do I click the death saves? Let's see.
yes, you do.
Normal.
Yeah. Okay, 1 success.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I was holding my breath.
All right.
I flared out my toes out of fear because I thought a 10 was a failure.
No, yeah, you see that number, you're like, oh no, you're good. We're good. That's one success. We're good to go, baby. All right. Vanya.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let me get out of my cage here. That didn't work. Hello?
Yeah.
I cannot move my character.
You might be stuck on a thing. Where would you like to move?
Am I?
I can tell you what.
Can I actually reach Gareth from here?
Reach Gareth? What do you mean?
Like go next to him. With my movement.
Your
Is it
movement
enough?
speed is 30 feet. I will check the ruler now. So if you move that, that would be 5 feet. Yes, if you spend your
Hey!
full movement, you can get to Gareth.
Yes, sir. All right. So Vanya is shooketh. Despite all her rage. Still trying to move, but she's stuck. Hello?
Are you on ruler mode?
Am I? Maybe I am. Oh
You
my
might-
god.
you might be.
Oh my god.
All
oh
good.
my god.
Happens to the
I'm
best
so
of us.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Hello? I'm not on ruler mode anymore.
So make sure you have the select tokens. It's the uppermost button. Make sure you have that clicked.
Hi. I do.
Okay. You might be stuck on something else. I will move you there and try to move 20 feet now. It's all good. Just try and move.
Sorry, fellas.
No, it's all good.
It's gonna be 25 though.
That's fine. We'll count it.
It's not moving.
That looks like your ruler.
It's not a ruler.
I believe
Can you
you.
see my ruler?
I can't.
That
I
it
can
do,
see the ruler.
it does look like you are on ruler mode. So
Okay, here we go.
Boom.
Here we go.
there
Hell
it
yeah.
is.
There we go. Oh my god. All right.
I didn't know you could see other people's rulers.
Yes, you
That's
did.
cringe.
What do you mean it's cringe?
That's cringe.
I hate that too. I didn't know that. Until
I don't want
realized.
you to look at what I'm measuring. All right. So I'm going to.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I didn't say anything.
We good?
Yes.
We good,
Oh,
class?
We're good. Yes, Teach. Well, I listen to this.
Okay.
I would like to cast resistance
Okay.
on Gareth. Resistance is this.
Right.
Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. So, just to help out the situation.
So that is a good option.
Yeah.
I don't want to school you on what to do.
Oh,
Just in case- no, you might have not known. Any
Okay, tell me.
healing, so any healing to an unconscious character immediately gets them back up.
Does
they-
it really?
That is correct.
Yeah.
You might-
Oh, they don't need to a saving throw. I thought he had to
No,
first roll that.
No, I love where your head's at because that's actually some big brain expert
Okay.
play right there, doing D4s to death saving throws. So that's actually
Okay,
pretty
no.
good.
I mean, it's good, but healing him and getting him up is better.
Correct,
Is it,
correct.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
One
is, it is.
HP added
But
will make him conscious
Also,
again.
though, what do you say, Naomi? I'm sorry.
Even 1 HP up will
Yes.
make them
Right.
conscious again.
I'm thinking I can just. I have my potion, so I can just make him, force feed him the potion, right?
Correct. It will take an
Okay.
action to do so.
You
It's a
cast
bonus
good
action.
berry? Is that a thing that they can do?
It's a bonus action to drink, but it is an action
that's
to
a gift.
feed. Correct.
But my resistance is also an action, so. Is that like. Okay. I get it.
No,
I
Better
get
to
no,
it.
make them alive and well
So-
than to have them
so-
roll again.
So, because you didn't know that, you did not roll the resistance unless that's something you wanted to follow through.
Okay. Think.
Hey,
So,
coward! What are you
you know-
deleting your texts for, coward?
You know what?
Yes.
Yeah, he deleted, but I saw. So that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, we all saw it. It's on the VOD.
Oh yeah.
Pointed right there.
Oh yeah. You'll see Vanya swiftly bend over Gareth,
Okay.
pinch his mouth with her hand,
Okay.
and spit right in there, right dead center. Like
So-
it just the spit goes directly in his throat. Just it slides down. You like.
No,
it's not
we
even-
get it. We get it.
Right.
We get it.
Okay. I'm just.
I want to be
wanna
demonetized.
describe-
Thanks, friend.
Okay.
I love the vision
It's-
of Marius standing over him, like a leg on each side, and he just opens his eyes to that.
Gareth, you have returned from unconsciousness. lips dampened. Anyways, continue.
You will not touch another hair on his head. What the fuck are you doing down there?
We're at the late night, baby. We're at the late night.
Could I cast Hunter's Mark on the lady again?
So Hunter's Mark stays on. That's a concentration
yeah, but
effect.
it went off, did it not, when I hit her?
No, it stays there for a minute as long as you maintain your concentration.
So she has been marked, and she's marked right now.
Correct. No spell
Perfect.
needs to be
okay,
cast.
I am not doing anything else. Then.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm ending right now. Right now. Wait for it. It's ended.
All right. What are we doing? Here we go. Oh boy. Give me 1 second. I see. Okay. So you'll watch as Styx will turn and draw her rapier. And as she holds the rapier up to the sky and steps forward, you'll see this haunting tune come from her, and it reverberates on the blade of the foil. And as she holds that up, you'll hear this eerie music. To others, it just sounds distorted and unsettling, but you'll watch as it empowers Mikhail. Mikhail will be under the influence of bardic inspiration.
The song played?
Vizika.
My God. All right. Vizika's looking a little ragged, little rough, little worse for wear, if you will. So, while, dodging back and forth like, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, hoo, ha, she's gonna drink her Sentinel's flask.
Mm-hmm.
Should have 3 charges
Correct.
Available.
Which one? How many would you like to use?
All 3. Although in my inventory it says 2 out of 2.
That's okay. Ignore that.
Okay.
All right. That's 1, 2, and 3. You heal a total of 16 hit points.
Glug, 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 glug. All right. Wonderful. And then putting that away, continuing to ha, 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 hoo, ha, hoo. And then starting to do some like weirdy poses with her staff. She's going to start. And miss again.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna
Slams
keep
the ground.
going. And with this hit, it comes down flaming because I forgot that I had that.
Woo!
Woo!
It strikes 12 points of damage. You'll see as the fire strikes Mikhail, it almost startles as the flame just ignites over Mikhail's body. And as it does so, you'll watch as Mikhail will drop their gun daggers and just starts twitching around before you witness Mikhail lose control.
Oh. Oh.
And all you hear is you'll just hear as Mikhail transforms just and then just begins slamming down.
That's my kink right there. I'm sorry.
What do I do if I no longer want to attack the enemy? I'm just wondering.
Didn't realize this was gonna be the thing that ends the party. Okay. Yeah, we've decided we're on the wrong side. We don't want to do. I don't think we should be here right now.
Can we all do that?
After she makes that attack and seeing this happen, Vizika's ears kind of flatten a little bit, and she keeps dancing, but now she's dancing backwards.
Let's go ahead.
The reverse conga.
Hang on, what is it? Oh, there
Marius peering around the corner. All right, you guys got. Oh my God! Is that a fucking werewolf?
we go. We're gonna really back it up here. We're gonna back it up.
All right.
And that's where the turn.
Mhm.
It's my turn.
Well, it'd be really cringe if like none of the none of my FX was working and I was just making barking noises. And I look over you guys. I'm like, yeah, pretty scary.
You're
Hey, I fucking got you, didn't I?
God, go off, Queen. Cheats, it's your turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
I have a fucking weird, quirky question.
No, you can't date the werewolf.
Okay. Not
Okay,
a
what
weird,
about me?
quirky question. I have a feature on my. I'm confused. I have something I didn't see before. Maybe I just didn't have eyes. I have martial adept. Where did that come from?
That came from. Oh, what?
I don't know why I have it, and if I do, I don't know what maneuver I'm supposed to be able to do with it.
Was it something you took before? Question mark at all? Maybe a mistake. Maybe a mistake happened. I'm gonna delete it. Does that sound good?
Does your race give you that?
The journeyman human? I don't believe it does. I think the journeyman human. I know I made it, but I forget. I know the journeyman human was more piratey themed, so there were no maneuvers added to them.
I don't know why I have it, and I'm gonna be real mad if I haven't been using repost. Repost is pog as foot.
I don't think you've had it.
Cause I took slasher as my feet.
Yes, you
and
did.
then my second one I took
Savage attack. So there's no reason why you should have martial adept.
Because it even says 1 out of 1, and martial adept gives you 2. So I don't know. And we've had a lot more like short rest. I'm real confused why it did.
I think it just fucked up. I think we're good. I'm gonna. There it goes, and then we just pretend it never existed. It's good. I don't like change. I don't like change.
Okay. We are gonna as it reaches my turn, I believe I still have haste if I remember.
Yes, until the end of your next round. So nodders.
Okay, cool.
But then afterwards, you suffer lethargy.
Unless I do it again.
Unless you hit, unless you take the hit again. Oh my God! If you do that again, poor Marius is like, there's a lot going on with Marius right now, just everywhere.
Why is he spitting under my? What's happening? Why am I hurting?
Oh my God, Marius.
Yeah. After seeing this tiefling who has a very similar concoction to her, she just kind of like this anger brews on her brows, and she reaches up, wiping at the crystal on her forehead and moving her hair away, just kind of frustrated as sweat forms on her face. Where'd you get that? Did you get it recently? And she will attack with her. Do I get? Yeah. Okay. So I get attack twice. Right?
Nodders, correct?
Okay. Nice. Nodder. Whoosh.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Where'd you get that? As I haven't heard from my dealer in a long time.
So as the whip goes down, you may, if you'd like to add sneak attack to this, you are free to do so.
Yes.
This will become a critical, so don't mind me. Woo! 20 extra points of damage. So you deal 16. Are you savage attacking anything of the 16?
Huh?
You have savage attacker.
Right.
I was asking if you were using it.
All right. How do I?
You
how
rolled
do I
a
number?
you rolled a 6 and a 6 on a 2d4. Both of them 6s.
Huh?
So
I roll a 6 on a d4.
Because it's a 2d4. So you roll a 6 on the 2d4 because it's 2 dice being rolled.
Oh no, I'm happy with the 6. I'll just attack again.
Okie dokie. One moment. I will roll the, so 19 points of damage. Yeah, so that attack slashes down, and you'll actually see, as you're whipping down, Barmong just like fall to one knee and is now just holding their hands out in fear.
Sorry, brother man. You got a hot werewolf friend, and your friend's killed my friend, or is trying to kill my friend, so...
And the whip just goes down, and you'll see him flinch, because that should have been the end, but the whip misses.
Well...
Are you doing anything with your bonus action? Are you giving him the shank?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, weird. I had an internet issue.
Is that everyone else can hear?
Yes.
Here.
Okay. Is
Let me
Crowned?
rejoin, sorry.
Oh, all good.
I also had a technical issue where I couldn't
yeah.
hear anything. So
Demons. Yeah, no, I get it.
I did have a question in regards to
Please.
the Nat 20. The inspiration thing, is that?
That's on. So the inspiration's on hold for now because I want to
Gotcha.
rework the mechanic.
Right.
But it's gonna be a really cool. I'll just tell you because while we're waiting for. Oh wait, no, Momo, you're back, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys
sorry.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
I mean, no, I'm not.
We might be playing around with the idea of the inspiration rule because one of the things I was going to do is inspiration abilities, and that just seemed really very convoluted. So then I went, oh, I know what I was trying to do. So there is a chance that we may turn inspirations into legendary actions.
Holy fuck.
Which means if you have inspiration, you can re-roll a dice, or you can make an action as a legendary action by spending
Holy shit.
inspiration. And it would have the same rules as legendary actions. So you could literally, like, right after someone's turn, be like, I'm spending my inspiration to do an action. And so I think it might add a lot of... first of all, it would make inspiration remember to be used. And second of all, I think it would add a lot of dynamics to combat.
Oh yeah, I use my hero action.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but I'm still thonking on it. So,
All right. So
anyways,
as,
yeah, your turn.
that whip misses, she steps forward and she will ask him again, "Where did you get it?" As she holds the bloody dagger in her hand.
You will see the shocked look on his face, and he just turns up to you, a sweat cast over his entire face, him slashed and bloodied. He just looks up smiling, the pupils fully dilated, and he says, "Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. You won't have to wait long. Know where you need to go. It's coming. It's coming to you."
Wrong answer.
And you dive the dagger down. He's just, and then 1 hit point remains as he holds over the wound. And he looks down, seeing his face grows pale, and he looks over at you, and he just says, couldn't
Do I
finish
get
the
to
job.
add two? Do I get to add 2d6 damage?
Yes, you do.
And she does that, and she just twists the dagger.
And then he goes white and his body falls. And now he's unconscious. You are fighting full-fledged, essentially, quote-unquote, player tokens, which means they follow the same rules as you when it comes to death saving throws. So he's currently unconscious. And we'll have to continuously make death saving throws. Now, I will give you this other note. Since I could only do one failed death when a creature attacks you, you are not limited by that rule. Which means if you do attack, you follow the normal rules. Meaning every attack to a downed character is 2 failed saving death throws. Just FYI. Yeah, currently he is unconscious.
And I can't remember. Did I get, whenever I deal damage with it, does it get like a bonus or something?
No, that was a mechanic for the boss itself. This one has the bloody modifier, which in exchange for that allows you to do a little midi sneak attack if you hit with the sword, and qualify for a sneak attack normally.
Ah, okay.
Anything else you'd like to do this round?
If I dealt more damage, would I cause him to fail a saving throw?
If it's still part of the same attack, no. Because that would be the attack that drove to the failed death. Or to the unconscious state. You'd have to make a completely new attack.
Alright, cool. I think I've attacked
3
for
times.
my regular, and my other action.
Your bonus, yep. You did your action, you did your hasted action, and you did your bonus action.
Right.
Sounds like a revving up right there.
She kind of like looks at the dagger for a moment, and as she feels this coming down start to sweep over her pupils twitching and going, starting to shrink, she just kind of, her hand trembling on the dagger, she pulls it out and like looks at it, backing away, just she will move here. Here. I don't even know if these considered cover, but I thought we're going all the way back.
Okay.
She kind of just like steps backward at this speed, but considering that she's hasted by the drug, she just tumbles back at a speed and eventually hits this wall as lethargy shrinks over her. And that will be my turn.
Turn. Be sure to hit. Yes. All right. Marius, you'll watch as the Dampier kind of sidesteps a little bit and just screams, "What are you doing to her? Get off of her, you brute!" And then she'll hold out her hand and cast a ray of enfeeblement upon you. So 1 second, please. Ugh. Give me 1 minute. Crown, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, cool, awesome.
I was waiting for the little card thing to pop up.
So am I. Dude, so am I. Yeah, don't. Just fucking cast it. All right. So 18 to hit.
Oh, shield.
Oh, wait. I could do that. Yeah, so you'll describe the scene to me as the Raven Enfeeblement will miss you.
Looking down and seeing that Gareth sort of returns to consciousness, his attention is brought up as she screams. And in that instant, the barrier reacts. It forms very tightly over the front of his body as the hexagon grid sort of becomes more thin and then scatters the magic around him.
You'll watch as Lady Lorelli will look back aghast, holding out her hands, and then just to finish the move, she just looks over at you horrified. You'll watch as she sidesteps and she kind of motions her hand back over to Morden for her to finish the job that she couldn't do. As her back faces over, she walks deeper into the house. On Morden's turn, almost accepting the command with a graceful hand gesture, Morden will jerk its neck over to Marius and will attack, just completely missing. I like to imagine that, Marius, you dodged it with such ease. You'll watch as Morden's long blade just kind of crunches into the side of the doorway. Her head jerks over to you. She loosens the sword back, and then she tries again with an extra attack, making sure not to miss.
Of course, yes, of course.
Yes, indeed. All right, so anything to reduce?
No. Not even remotely close.
Fucking that. No. What did you think? All right, so that's going to be a total of 19 points of damage. As you'll watch as the sword just begins carving through your armor. As you'll watch as just these sparks begin to fly as she's just digging the sword as deep as it'll go. She pulls the blade back into her bonus action, circles the sword around, and tries to stab you in the gut with the short sword end, hitting for 7 points of damage. And she's just driving this sword into you. What is your reaction to all this? Like, how would you react to that?
She shatters the shield effectively. When he sort of steps back for the first twin blade swing, catching in the door frame, and then as he readies himself, the second swing catches him completely off guard. It shatters that hexagon grid. It sort of breaks into this ephemeral light that dissipates, causing him to stagger, his hand reaching out to grab the door frame to stop from falling over, and that leaves her perfectly open for the second stab into his gut.
Lovely scene. That'll end Morden's turn. You'll continue to hear the relentless howls from behind you. The screams just fade off into the distance, and you'll just watch as the werewolf leaps up over, jumps over here to the wall, and you just watch it off in the distance as its silhouette just starts running on all fours down, trying to get over to the nearest target, which is actually pretty far away. Marius, you hear just the howls of a bestial spirit off into the distance.
Ooh. It's two fronts now. It is the approaching werewolf, which he can't do anything against, and then it is the doll. And seeing that Gareth is still prone, he's going to try and make an opening for him, especially because he wants to go after the Dampier. And he would say, as he sort of attempts to make a swing with his gauntlet first towards this doll, this mannequin, right?
You can actually see that it would be composed of like a doll. The stuffing is still steel fillings, but its skin is actual dead flesh. So it's like an undead doll.
Gross. All right. Yeah, first swing.
Yeah, you'll punch, and as it does, her head jerks over. The response watches the steel filament tries to wrap around, deflecting the blow again.
Okay. And then the second swing.
And yeah, it just the same strat as before, almost as if like, and you could equate this to like any construct you've worked on. You seem to have just figured out a way to, if I strike it at this point, it has to defend that, and you just break the hammer through her. So that'll be 15, and you'll just watch as like half of her body kind of slumps down as you are just smashing, just completely smashing the half of her body, and you just watch as the steel filament tries to hold the other half of her torso together, and she just looks back at you.
I'm gonna shove her back towards the wall.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you'll push her, and she just slams immediately against the corner. You'll watch as some of the steel filament kind of like shoots out of her and just kind of tumbles down over to the ground.
Stepping in, sort of following the momentum of the swing, there's that heavy footfall. His bonus action is he reaches up and stabs his sentinel flask in, so it sort of vaporizes to restore 9 hit points.
Okay. Okay. And you're only spending 1 hit die, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And as that audible hiss, the mechanical hiss comes to an end, his attention lingering on the doll turns to the Dampier. Supplicant of the void, I'll drive you from these lands.
And yeah, she'll just turn surprised. She was kind of like trying to blow you up before, kind of treating you as like something of a lesser class, but her eyes are directly on you now. Barmong has to make a death saving throw. Barmong fails 1 death saving throw. You'll see Barmong gasping for breath as his body just flinches there. Aerith.
Okay. So what I use half my movement to get up, is that right? Or is it all my movement?
Half your movement.
Half movement? Okay, I will stand up.
You have 15 feet of movement remaining. And yeah, you'll see everything that's happening. The undead doll seems to be broken in pieces, and there's an energy about Marius that you may have never seen before.
I'll just call out, allow me a moment to recover. And he'll kind of step into the corner, and if I want to do potions of healing, it's 1 action per potion.
It is a bonus action to drink a potion of healing. You cannot drink multiple potions of healing per turn.
Got you. And that is the same with Sentinel's Flask. I couldn't do like Sentinel's Flask and potion of healing.
Correct.
Okay.
You could do all of your charges of your Sentinel Flask at once if you wanted to.
I think you've already used 2 charges, correct?
2. I only have 1 left. So
Your potion of healing should be an action.
In IO rules, drinking a potion is a bonus action. Feeding a potion is an action.
I will edit my mind then.
I will drink a... Wait.
Mm-hmm.
25. I think the Sentinel's gonna have better odds for me. So I'll do my last charge of Sentinel's Flask. Let's see.
Okay, and that'll be a total of 9 health.
Okay. And then I will use False Life.
That's an action. Yep.
Action.
I will cast that for you.
Grant. Okay, thank you.
You will gain 7 temporary hit points.
Okay. And so, am I out of actions now other than attack?
Yes, you spent your bonus action to drink. You spent your action to false life. You've got 10 feet of movement left, and that's it.
Okay. I will just... Yeah, I think that's it for me.
All right, Anya.
Would you say that Marius is blocking that entrance?
She is big enough that you can actually, if you'd like to, like shoot over Marius to hit her.
Really?
Yep. But also, there's a lot of great ways you could do it. You can literally have Marius like open legs and you shoot between legs to fire. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of ways we can do this. Yeah.
Marius, open your legs for me. Oh no, not like that. Well, I had an idea of how I wanted to do it, but
please, it's your story. Please tell
it. Well, Vanya is kind of pissed. Well, she's pissed. Not kinda. She is pissed with all this. So what I would like to try is I would like to try running towards Marius and kind of using this momentum to climb and lunge over and hit her with my glaive. Like transform, right? Transform the weapon and just try and
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Do you want to do that now? I'll move your token.
Yes.
All right. So you'll move and you will end up over here. That's where you wanted to be, correct?
Right. Like just right.
And that's there. Okay. And then you're free to attack the glaive, Marius. You feel the pressure of someone literally running up your back, leaping over you, and then you'll see Vanya there. First time with the glaive. The 16 will just break the AC as you'll watch as the steel filament begins breaking. This will also deal an additional 1d6 points of damage because of the hunter's mark.
Can I just say something also? Do I
yes,
have no, actually I don't. Never mind that. No.
All right.
No. Mm-hmm.
So that's one of your attacks as you stab with the glaive.
I might use my bonus attack as well.
Your extra attack? Yeah, if you lift back, go for the roll. And with that crit, this is your scene, but this is a fatal blow. How do you dispatch of Morden?
Oh my god. Okay, so you see my glaive penetrate her throat, and as I just remove it and pull it back, you see all of the. You said there were like wires and shit.
It's like steel filling. Yeah, it's like steel filaments.
Yeah, you see all the filament just getting torn apart and just getting all crunched, and there's like a mess happening.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll deal. The following will happen, and you'll just see, her lifeless expression just immediately goes into terror and shock as she's being ripped apart by the glaive, and as she just sits there and begins violently twitching, she will begin re-stitching back up as she regains 1 hit point, looking over towards you, her eyes and directions over to Vanya as she begins pulling the glaive deeper into herself to strike you once with the weapon. It is still your turn.
Whoops, you see Vanya just use Marius again as her stepping stone.
Okay.
Bounce back behind him.
Yeah, you'll just watch as you bounce back. I'll count that as the movement. But you'll watch as you move over. She's gonna spend her reaction to try and strike down with the sword because you're leaving her threatened space. And so you'll watch as the twin blade will go down, and just as she's reanimating, it just completely hesitates and misses you as you tumble away.
Woo!
And then her eyes turn back to you, Marius. Okay. Siltrix is going to be doing a little step up, bump. And she will just kind of, for those that can hear, she'll mutter, and she just goes, I think Mikhail really lost it this time. No coming back. Balmung, stay with me now. And you'll watch as healing magics will resonate from her hands as she brings Balmung back to life. and just slowly begin going up. He starts coughing a little bit, and as he awakens, he looks over at Mikhail running down the wall, and he just goes, bloody hell, there's really no going back. Let's offer him a kindness. Vizika.
Do I hear that?
Oh yeah.
All right, Vizika's gonna glance over at them quickly and yell, I thought we were on the same side. Why are we fighting? We can stop.
God. So, holy shit. As you scream that out, Barmung looks over to you, and you're just watching this entire time. Mikhail's just running down the wall, about to leap over to you. And he'll just say, because we saw what's on the other side, the inevitability of it all, the cosmic terror that comes for us. We're giving you a kindness. We are sparing your mind.
These
Murder isn't
assholes.
kindness, idiots.
It is for what's coming. And you'll see he begins to reach for his explosives.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna kill them.
All right, she's gonna run up, gonna be like, no, you don't, and smack him.
Yeah, so
with fire.
So it is, he is considered prone, so this will actually, if you can do me a favor and roll again with the quarterstaff, just to see if you get a crit.
Oh.
Because this is actually an attack on advantage. Yeah, so the 19 would be the highest. You'll just, the strike, and as you just, just again, you'll watch and you just begin to burn him down to 1 hit point again, as you're just pushing the tavern mace down. And it's just like, oh! And he's just wincing in pain as you just
Wait,
look.
did he have? Oh yeah, he had 9. Shit.
Yeah, and so you just look back over at Siltrix, who's just staring over at you, horrified.
If it's so bad, at least let us go die on our own and make our own decisions. You're just as bad as whatever you saw. She's just gonna hit again, make him go down.
Yeah, instantaneous will knock him unconscious. He's back unconscious again.
She's gonna step up and with flurry of blows. If I can find that button, there it is. She's just gonna heft the staff in one hand and reach out with her paw and just start slapping her. Just slap on the face. So I believe, is that 2 unarmed strikes?
Yes, it is.
2060?
So you just do another. You just do another unarmed strike. Don't do the flurry of blows again, or it'll spend the key
Understood.
points.
Pog.
Pog indeed. It just hits against her heavy clothing. Both miss. You are literally slapping her right now.
Yeah, she's like, let us fucking die on our own. and then now, with her extra movement speed, she's gonna skedaddle on over here and be like, oh, that's a door. It doesn't look like the wolf can fit through the door. Can I get? No, I don't. Can I? 50? I have 60 feet. I can't scoot into the corner inside, can I?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I can.
Yeah.
Like
So
right,
how much? Wait. How
right
much?
in
How
here?
much? How much movement do you have left?
I would have just 10 left.
Oh, then no, you can't.
Unfortunate. Well, she's just gonna sit here and flatten herself against this corner.
All right. Holy shit. Oh my god. All right, if that ends your round, be sure to hit end turn.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
That's okay. Sheets, you're just watching as this howling lycanthrope is just charging down the wall, and it looks like it's about to leap for you.
Cheats wouldn't actually be watching that. She is staring at this bloody dagger in her hand, just like shaking as the lethargy falls over her body, and she just, tears forming at the corners of her eyes. She just says to herself, I didn't mean to kill him. I just, no, not again. And she will, out of fear and shaking her head, she will reach for her stim accelerator and take it again, wanting to forget.
Oh my god, yes. All right. So, Marius, you're gonna feel this time the sting of the radiation hits you. As Cheese, you don't feel anything. You actually feel no resistance to the damage.
Not again, not again. And she will dilate her eyes as she just breathes in slowly, just this straightening of her body, and she will dash forward. Against this wall and
Hardcore. Oh no!
upset.
Sound of her feet,
down on
like,
the wall.
That's
Screeching
Brett
against the ground like-
without the werewolf effect.
Yeah, that's. Shut up, guys! I didn't have the FX button on. I mean, shut up!
He likes to sit in his bed and cry out like, "Hey, there's somebody in the hallway, but I'm not getting up. You deal with it."
You do it.
And she will come this way, completely just out of it, out of her fucking mind.
Twists, looks up.
And she, upon seeing this body on the ground and not seeing him get up, she still thinks that she's the reason he's on the ground.
Right.
And she will attack.
Oh yeah, she's stepping back. And you are intimidating as fuck.
Didn't mean to. You know that, right?
Oh. Yeah, she's stepping back. That'll hit with the extra 6. That deals a total of 17 points of damage. As again, just the blood scrapes down to the ground. The wounds deeply lacerated.
I didn't mean to make him go down. You're gonna tell him that, right? When you meet him, right? You're gonna tell him, right?
She falls back, and she just says, "It would be a kindness." And yeah, just a powerful strike down with the critical hit. Total of 10 points of damage.
Reroll that damage.
Okay.
Savage attack.
Go ahead and slash roll 44, please. Oh my god.
That's
Yep.
a little better.
That's an extra 6 points of damage. All right. And yeah, it's just blood pouring down her face.
She'll use the remainder of her movement to cross behind her and just look at her. You're gonna tell him, right? As tears just stream down and catch on her mask, pooling and going over.
You'll just watch as she holds on to her rapier, pressing it against the center of her torso, and she just lets out a giant lunge towards you. That's how your turn would end. As she's trying to go for the response. You'll watch as for a moment in horror, as Lady Lorelli will step back, seeing what was happening, and watching as the doll comes back to life. Lady Lorelli holds out her hand and just says, "You brutes, the amount of skill the grace that was needed to stitch her. And you would harm such a work of art? You brutes! And then she'll cast Eldritch Blast on Marius twice.
I love her.
1, 2. Okay, so Marius, the 23. Any reduction from there?
Oh, miss. My armor class is 30.
That's a little DM joke, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyways, 26 points of damage. So yeah, she casts the Eldritch Blasts over to you as she watches. And yeah, describe as the blast hit you. What's happening to your armor right now?
There's this moment where that focus had been on Lorelei as she begins walking forward. The first strike hitting him, causing him to stagger back. The second strike causing him to catch himself with his hammer. And he's sort of now pressed against the wall, half using it for support, and then half using it to sort of act as a springboard. He has found his new target.
Okay. And then the last thing she says, looking straight at you, she says, "This time, don't miss!" As Morden's blade in response immediately comes down on her turn. So, might be a bit of a delay here, but that's okay. Oh, and you'll just watch as the blade cleaves through the remainder of your armor. Marius, you go down from the strike. Okay. I think Foundry's having a little bit of a burpee right now. There we go. Marius, what happens?
She would cause his helmet to segment. As he's turned to Lorelei, there's that swing, that glimpse of motion out of the corner of his eye, and as he turns, it catches directly at the connecting portion of his visor, and the sort of everything malfunctions for a moment. The bottom jaw portion disconnects, and the helmet sort of reels backwards as he slams very heavily into the floor.
And yeah, as you're just falling back, Lorelei focuses upon your body and once again twists the sword around and will just raise it up and will stab down on Marius with the remainder of her attacks, causing an immediate failed death. You'll just watch at this time, for those that have seen it before, as Morden just continues to stab. But this time, because her stitching's all apart, she's at her last hit point. She already rose back from the death once. It's just moving around in this strange circular motion, trying to stab any vital point she can, almost as like a final objective. As you just watch in horror as this repetitive stabbing happens, and then you hear it again from the outside. You'll watch as Mikhail, running across the wall, will leap, just lunging straight from the wall, landing right here over in the area and just staring directly over at Cheats. And you'll watch as Siltrix just becomes terrified. She looks over, Cheats is beating the shit out of her. Mikhail has lost their mind and she's just falling back. Siltrix is just terror, just alarmed. And as you watch her, you'll see her skin tone change. It becomes a bit more green as her entire pupils go black, and she is terrified. And she'll say, I've seen it beyond the gate. It's coming for us all, and we were its messengers. The cosmic terror comes for us all. As she just continues to just shake up intensely, and she follows through with the stab of her rapier. And then finally, just because we're getting a little hiccups from here, once again, Marius, you know what's happening here. You've already got a failed death. A crit will give you 2 failed deaths. If you get 3, your character is deceased. So Marius, please give me your death saving throw. Marius suffers a second failure, but is still in the game. You'll just watch as, and I'm going to consider that failed, you're just going to watch as Morden just continues stab. And you're watching as Marius's body just jerking left, jerking right, and just completely shaking around as these repetitive motions will inevitably finish Marius. And that is where we will end today's session of Into the Shadows Breach.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
We will continue next week.
Fuck?
We still got a lot of battle to go.
Jeez.
Woo, baby. How's everybody doing? Woo!
Shut up, Brett.
I want to know what happened.
Okay?
Cliffhanger! You just like ran us into a wall. Like, what the fuck? Give us some breathing room. You can't just be like, all right, Marius is getting stabbed a bunch. All right.
It's okay that Marius is just dying in front of me. It's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's all good. It's all good.
He's getting stabbed for a week now.
With arms wide open.
It's gonna be a long week.
I just want you to think about this for the next 7 days. That's all.
Jesus Christ.
I just want
Dungeon Master, I'd like to roll my death saves at disadvantage
Oh.
Yeah?
for the drama.
Okay. This guy gets it. All right. We might be losing Marius next week. Oh God. Okay. Hey all. Welcome to
Hi.
the end show. Unfortunately, my clap button isn't working because I don't have Stream Deck installed, so it's just gonna be awkward and quiet.
So no clap.
No clap. Oh, thank you.
We can do it. We can do it.
Thank you.
Like, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
So you guys did have a good session today, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Right.
But genuinely so.
I don't ever actually remember meeting these people. I only ever remember meeting Mikhail.
Yes, Mikhail was going off with his hunting party, but he was there at
Okay.
the last celebration. So yes, you've never met any of these people. You don't have to have an attachment. Am I supposed to be attached to these people? Because I'm about to fucking murder them.
It was more like how
am I supposed to
established into
feel?
the hunters are they? Like, are these people we've heard about? Is this somebody
I mean,
we've heard about during training?
These are full-fledged hunters. So yes, you probably would know of each and every one of them.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Like these are like you guys are trying to become, you
I
know.
also noticed Lorelai has a thingy on her forehead. That's pretty cool. I also have a thingy on my forehead.
I also have a ticky on my
You
forehead.
got anything going on? Do I know this person?
Yeah,
What's
what's
her?
going on?
Yeah, what's going on with her? Just
Do I know her?
is she seeing someone? I'm just curious. She like, do I know her?
She related to me in some way, shape, and or form.
How closely? Okay, and if we're related, how closely?
I
is
was
that?
about to be like, not by blood, but I don't know if that makes it better. Probably.
It's not asking because I want to fuck this person. I'm asking because there might be lore reasons, and I want to know what.
Oh, okay.
If anyone's getting it on with a tall mummy, that's me. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking kill her, but I just want to know what's on her forehead. That's all.
Oh, gotcha. Well, let's.
Marius, you might
bullseye.
fucking die next time. So
I got this.
How about? I don't have an answer for you now, but maybe we should talk over the week and then see what kind of lore might be cooking with that.
Mm.
We do a little lore exchange. Yes,
Very
a little
good,
lore
very
exchange. Please, sir, just a sniveling
A
of
crumb?
lore.
From
Just a crumb of
outside.
lore.
No, she got something on her forehead.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo, she got something on the forehead.
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. What?
What if it wasn't a?
shove. I
what
gotta
if
go
it-
in there.
What if it wasn't a stone? What if it was just a giant wart? Just like, yo, what's on your forehead? It's like, just stop it.
I'll find that out afterwards.
I put some concealer over it. You could see it. Oh my god!
Ow!
Which made me instinctively touch my chemically burned face. And
Oh.
It's okay. Scars are attractive.
Not on my face.
Yes, they are.
Oh, scars are scars are
Yes.
scars are badass. What are you talking
Yes, they're-
about?
I'm not being sarcastic.
Yo, I got impaled once, and I have a scar
Oh.
from that. Yeah.
I had an arrow
damn.
go through my head.
Cool.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it went through the skin on my head. There's a nice little bald spot on my head, and then it went out
Well,
through the other side of my
fine,
skin.
Momo, you win.
like,
God,
breaking across my skull.
Jesus
I didn't want this to be a
Christ.
competition, but fine, you
It was
win.
from my brother.
Your story is cooler than mine.
I'm not
Fuck.
trying to one up
I'm
you.
I'm kidding. No, but that is terrifying. Holy
I was trying to relate to you.
No, don't cry.
Chemically burned face, and I don't want to say anything.
No, wait. How many blankets have we given her so far? God, we keep giving her, every time this happens, we give her a blanket. That's it.
Get a plushie now.
No, Momo. For those that know the deep lore, Momo keeps getting blankets on our private IO server. The blankie turns Momo with blankie +5. Momo, your +5 blankie does not go up to +6 because there is no cap. We're at cap. So instead, we're looping back around. You are now Momo in a burrito, and the burrito is a giant blanket. It's that thick of a blanket. Yeah. Yeah, burrito blanket.
Burrito.
That's what we're going with. Anyways, he wants to do
Momo in burrito.
Momo
zero.
Perfect.
in
With
burrito. Right, you guys ready for some bingo bongo?
Bingo.
Bingo's back.
Bingo! Oh yes, bingo is back. Our wonderful
Welcome back, Bingo.
one duck. Yes, our wonderful, beautiful bingo duck is back. So we didn't know how we were going to continue the show without bingo, but thank God, that happened. So I can breathe again. Anyways, Mikhail uses a trick weapon, kind of. The 2 pistols also functions as daggers on there and can easily go in and out. So yes. Wow, thanks. Momo did that in chat as a sub message. So, appreciate that. Combo attacks. We'll go with that. Party gains level up. Nopers. This boss fight has a sanity-based mechanic.
Ooh.
Spoilers.
So fucking
Was
Nopers.
transforming
episode.
into a werewolf sanity based?
I mean,
Brett,
he did make that girl.
He lost his
go
mind.
crazy.
if you want my stress mechanic that I made, you could totally have it. That'd be cool as fuck.
we got a lot going on in this. People are like tired. It's like, we could add some more
You want to
shit.
add some stress to that? That'd be really sick.
Just, my rapid breathing gives me a -2 to attack rolls because
I'd
I'm
like to-
really panicked.
I'd like to get 15 stress the moment I go unconscious and then get my resolve tested. That'd be really fucking cool.
Ooh.
Marius cheats moment. Would you say there was one? I feel like there was like a because of the shared damage, but
I wouldn't count that as a moment.
all right. New lore from the Lords of Shadow. No, Mikhail transforms into a monstrous form. You motherfuckers. You saw me coming. Marius going down because of the ring. No.
Yes, she stole my shield from me.
He didn't go down from
You
that.
can't blame me.
I just still had a shield. I just still had 5 hit points, so she not used her fucking thing. She knocked my ass unconscious.
No.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say no. Yes,
I mean, wait, this is bingo. Yeah. I
Yeah,
did that.
honestly, we will say that as a technicality, so we will have to be more specific because the lawyers, the bingo lawyers, they're quacking my back about this. Technically,
They're quacking your back.
they're quacking my back, and yo. Yeah.
I can't fucking believe it.
Hey, did you set something on fire? You sure as
I
hell
did.
Yep.
Customized music for the boss fight. Nopers. Time to hunt. Free space. Ring of Sacrifice is activated. Isn't that?
I never turned it off.
Yeah, that's true. So,
No, it activated
Well, I think-
because
Do they mean that
was
it like?
used.
I don't know if we're
Yeah, like
dissecting
it
if we're
goes through.
dissecting words, you know, and technically never was off. So it was
Okay.
never the activated state. It was active. It wasn't activated. So
Even if this ring kills me, I'm not turning it off.
all right,
That was so romantic.
I'll check that off.
Mhm.
The party tries to spare save Mikhail. Select extra free space if they actually succeed. No person on both account. Mikhail gets a dying monologue. Mikhail's still standing, baby. Somebody gets downed. Yep. Vazika's tail takes damage.
Well, she did take some fur damage. You said so. You said so.
I did
Was
say
it
I did
tail?
say so,
Sure,
but
did
was it?
say
But
so.
you didn't.
Well,
You
I mean,
didn't.
she's taken damage a few times.
So you what did
Can we roll? Can I roll a d20 right now? I want to roll this d20.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What's the number for tail damage?
I don't
What's the
know.
range?
7.
Up to you.
All right. All right. 7 or lower is tail damage. It's an 18.
Oh.
Oh.
She's
You
fine.
wanted it, huh?
Bingo.
I want a bingo.
The bingo.
Look, we don't fuck around with bingo, gang. You know,
No, we don't.
we're not so different. You and I. No. The peacekeeper joins mid
Oh my
fight.
god.
I mean,
That would have been sick.
I don't know. Might be a good idea. Maybe. I don't know.
Here
Learning
comes
from
the
my
peacekeeper
bingo.
with a steel chair.
Vanya tries to take Mikhail's hat. No, we just
Not
missed the
yet.
bingo. Not yet, but it did not happen. Yeah. Mikhail summons backup. Technically, yes.
Yeah.
New lore on the Shadow Hunters. Nopers. Nat 20. Yepers. Mikhail is not defeated this episode. Yepers, but no bingo. We checked off a lot of stuff, but
No bongo.
I'm so pissed for you guys. I'm so sorry. God.
Wow, that was so disingenuous.
What are you
Like, that was
talking about? I
so
thought that was super
fake.
genuous.
That was not genuous.
Super
at all.
genuous.
Chat, what do you think? Genuous or not? I
Hey,
think
look,
chat
fan
will
art.
agree.
Hey, look.
Oh!
Pretty fan art.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is sick as fuck. This is sick as
Holy
fuck.
shit.
This
Got him,
is
chat.
Fucking
oh
awesome.
my
Holy
god.
shit.
Oh
Got
my
him,
god.
chat.
Oh my god.
They're
I
distracted now.
want it printed out. I'm not kidding. I want to print
That's
it out
amazing.
and
This-
frame
this
it.
Whole
is-
ass cartoon.
I want it.
Saturday morning
This
cartoon,
is from Captain Roscoe.
This is amazing.
Be sure to reach out if you want something special done. Reach out to Captain Roscoe. This is their
God, look at
I
that
love it.
fucking armor. My God.
That's fucking over.
that Farkin armor.
Vanya, bro. Fucking
Bro.
damn.
Bro. Yes.
All right, so let the good times roll, baby. Down.
Hey, I know that guy.
God.
Sick.
You know-
I know that guy.
I love class
Mm.
doodles. These are class doodles. Class doodles are the best.
Yes.
Because that's what
Playing God.
that's what I was doing like during class. I'm like, I ain't paying attention to this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and draw some shit.
That image of like the playing God image, that's raw as fuck.
Mhm.
The ring, I like that a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the expressions.
Mhm.
Nice.
The
No drug state.
crack.
She does it all the time.
I just did it.
What do we got? Oh, we got some
My crunchy cat.
sketchy.
Oh.
I love the
Yeah.
collar.
That's very cute. I like the ears.
All right, we got our first kissy one. There you go. It's- the label is what if Cheats and Marius just I don't know kissed by Cheats, pull it on Marius's jacket like a CD get played. I don't know. And for a little after dinner mint, we've got Vanya in a suit over here. We got
Oh
Vanya in
my
a suit.
Oh,
It's the
Hello?
full course.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I
Hell
love
yeah.
women in suits.
That's you. You're a woman in a suit.
Yes! I can't say I love me. That's like. I don't
Yes,
know.
you can.
Okay, I love me. I
Yeah.
love myself.
no,
Oh.
no.
Vanya, what do you mean that? What are you No! I like how I look like Gandalf in the back there. Not the wrecking pile. Oh, look at this lovely little camel dragon.
Oh my God,
yes.
Thank you. Look at the eyes.
Oh my god. So this is
Amazing.
great. Does it
Oh,
jiggle
Jesus.
like, looks around like a boob? I love that face. I love that face. Holy shit. I love these designs.
Shit.
It works, right?
Oh my god, that's
What?
amazing.
I knew it was gonna be good.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Y'all were thinking of something horrific, and then I look at this. I love them.
The little crescent moon.
I love them.
Forehead.
I love them so much. Yeah.
Boob.
That's gotta be a hell of a sight. Like,
yeah.
Massive.
fuck
crotch.
Holy shit.
Oh
my
Holy
God.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Camel Dragon, kind of awesome, gang.
That is
Camel
big, dude.
Dragon
I
kind of
love it.
fucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I
all
didn't
right.
I didn't want a clip of me saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll say it for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
That, I love these
Wow.
designs,
Oh
gang.
my god, these are all amazing.
These are so
Like the little
good.
tiny T-Rex wings. Like they have no function.
I'm just saying, I'm like, I had some images, but they're out of my head now because I'm like, yeah, that looks legit as hell. That's really
That's much
freaking
better.
cool.
It probably
Oh
cannot
my
even
God.
fly.
No, probably not, but that's
Probably
okay.
not. It's
Oh my,
okay, little buddy.
it's okay, buddy. This is one of the coolest parts about running a D&D show online is just being like, I think this is how it looks. Then a fan artist just completely blows it out of the water. Like, no, that's what it definitely looks like. I can't see anything else.
That's it.
So she's a little bit taller than you.
I love the little hands, the little conspiratorial hands of
Yeah.
a little bit taller than
She's like
you.
a little bit taller. Holy shit.
Yo, that's
Whoa.
brain, brother.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
I
That
like
is-
these
Imagine this glow in the
colors.
dark too. I don't know.
Mhm.
Colors
why.
in contrast.
Like,
That's
so
all I
good.
see.
Put
Hey,
it down.
so we've got a brand new fan artist by the name of Inkly, and I think they're bringing their best to the table. Let's check it out. Yep, here we go. Oh, is that a werewolf?
Okay, why? Okay. All right, why?
And
Commission's open. Yes. Yes.
Honestly, and here's the interesting
How
part
many
about
commissions
this.
the lower half?
We've been running IO for several years now. This is the first person to be like, yeah, I'm for sale. You can go ahead and hire me. Like in the fan, like having an ad in their fan art. And I'm like, well, you're the first one to do it, which means we'll probably see it more often. But good hustle, my guy. Real
Hey,
good hustle.
Vanya, you ever
Fuck yeah.
done a duo art?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh, no. I don't know what this is, but I love it.
Somebody come get this sassy small child, please. Thank you.
Just leans down and slaps the halfway.
Oh
my
my god.
Bonk.
All right, gang. Well, that is our
Oh
fan
my
art
God.
section. Sounds like we ended on a pretty awesome cliffhanger for next week. So, yeah,
No cliffs. There was no cliffs.
Mm.
No
I'm
hangers.
hanging.
Nothing. Just death.
Ye-
Just death.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, All right, guys. Thank you so
will
much.
see.
I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.